Video is concerning maintaining the jets on your extractors. When I say jets, I mean the water jets that actually spray the water onto the carpet. So I'm going to recommend that these jets that I'm talking about, and we'll show you more about it later, these jets that I'm talking about are cleaned out once a week. And when I say cleaned out, well, again, we'll talk about that later. So how do we tell if the jet is cleaning or is spraying properly? So Clayton's going to lower the head. So lower the head. And once that head is lowered, the key, so you lower the head and then you turn the key off, and that's going to keep the head down. Okay, so when the head is down, you can access this bar. So you can't really pull that bar out with the hose attached, so you have to do it kind of in a two-part motion here, and that is to disconnect the quick connect here like that, pull the head out or the bar out, and then reconnect the disconnect by pulling this little sleeve back. Put that in there, and you can twist that, turn that up like that. All right, so Clayton's gonna turn the machine back on and spray the water, or make the water spray. And at that point, we'll see what the jets look like. They look okay. This one right here is probably the least good of them, is spraying in the most erratic pattern. So to get this jet out, you kind of push down and turn a quarter turn, like unscrewing a quarter turn. So you push down and turn. If your hands aren't wet, that helps. Turn a quarter turn, and it should pop right out. Okay. And I don't know if this can be seen in camera. That actually looks. Oh, sorry. That actually looks pretty good. I don't know if you can see. I hope everything lines up. But if not, I'll just explain it. You should be able to see a little fisheye, kind of oval type hole in the jet. If you don't, it needs to be cleaned. Now there's only one way that you can clean it, and that is get your fingernail in this little slot, and only use your fingernail. Don't use anything hard. Not a ballpoint pen, nothing that's going to damage this jet, because that fisheye hole that I was talking about needs to remain in that pattern, or else the jet is ruined and it needs to be thrown away. It will only spray in an inconsistent pattern. It needs to spray in a fan pattern. So as I was saying, just take your fingernail, blow out, and maybe even take it over to the sink and rinse it out, and hope that you can get that fisheye pattern again. The reason I say don't stick anything else in here is because these are made of brass. Now you might have other machines like this Prowler, or what's the other one? Or the Stallion, that has a plastic jet, and they're even more fragile. But this is brass. Brass is very soft, and if you stick anything in there, you're going to misshape the shape of this orifice here. So once that's done, you can reinsert it opposite the way you put it back in. Now I also talked about maintaining these. A good rule of thumb is every Friday, take these jets out and take them over to your glass of your cup, whatever container you choose to use, of Clean by Proxy, and that's the recommended chemical that you would use to put these in and soak these over the weekend. If you do that, you're going to maintain clean jets, and it will spray water properly, and you won't get the streaking that sometimes these machines will do if the jets are not spraying properly. So to put it back in, just opposite of how you took it back out, you have to undo the quick connect here, get the bar in position, put it back in, and lay it down like that. Okay, there you go. Cleaning and maintaining of the jets.